Hello, and a very warm welcome. Your Austin preview as F1 heads to the US. They love the US. They want to get it popular. We go there 3 times a year when no one gets them privileged. It's Austin preview. Austin, for me, divides opinion. Round 19 of the Formula One season as we head to Austin. We will do 56 laps and we'll have 2 DRS zones. One down the pit straight as we rise up to the hill. The hill's pretty iconic, can't lie. A unique turn 1. Then you've got the Maggots-Beckett Silverstone complex for your first sector. Then you've got a massive long straight, another great overtaking opportunity. And then the last sector is basically pointless, really, in my view. We have seen overtakes there, but very difficult. For me, honestly speaking, I am not a fan of this track. The paint job is shite. All that shite around the edge of the track is unbearable to watch. When I'm watching the Grand Prix, I'm like, to me, I don't understand it. I'm not a fan of this track at all. For me, when you've got a track like this, you're screaming for a historic. Germany can't even get on the calendar, yet we go to America 3 times. It seems wrong. We got the flag around the outside. It looks mucky, for me. Just my personal opinion. So, we go down the pointers. It is a sprint weekend. F1. I mean, you couldn't write it, could you? They absolutely windmill over America. We go into the US, and they've got a sprint weekend. It's literally set up. You know, Domenicali goes into his woolly hat. Oh, what can I fuck up this weekend? I know we'll have a sprint race in a US event. We'll go to the US. Oh, we'll get track limits as well. Domenicali is going to be sore. Someone buy him some Vaseline, because he's going to be sore this weekend. And not from my fist in his gob. That brings me on to my second point. So it is a sprint weekend. The second one, track limits. This is another reason I don't like this track. Every single year, all we hear about is track limits. Track limits this, track limits that. The IndyCar boys and other series that come in just completely don't bother with turns 9 and turn 19 are the ones. It is horseshit. Every single year we talk about the same problem. Why are they going out there? Because it's faster, it's quicker. Yet nothing's done about it every single year. And we talk about the same thing every year. Paint round the edge of the track and you go off at 9 and 19 every time. It'll be all weekend. You wait. Qualifying, practice 1, whatever you want. Sprint qualifying, it'll be 9 and 19. 9 and 19. Just get that in your head. 9 and 19. Every time. Crofty and Brundle or whoever's on. Harry Benjamin might be on. Oh, track limits again. Oh. Yeah, it happens every fucking year. Why don't you do something about it? Coming into the third point, title fight continues. McLaren wrapped up the constructors comfortably and deservedly so. The title fight has been utterly boring, but it continues. Who's going to win this title? Who wants it the more? You know, no one seems to want to win it. Piastri's been a wet wipe, shite mentality. He literally had one hand on the title when Norris parked up at Zandvoort, and then he's just been a shithouse since then. Norris is slowly closing the gap, but, you know, when he needs to get a move done and dive bomb Max, he just hasn't got the minerals to do so. So God knows what's going to happen this weekend. Max will probably win. The 2 McLaren boys will DNF, and Max will be back in the title fight. Fourth on the list, George Russell. Absolute form man at the minute. How... And this is another thing. Every weekend we're talking about Russell's contract. How is it not being signed? You know, how are we not announcing it? He is the form man at the minute. That's not me being biased. Straight down the pipe, he's the form man at the minute. Super consistent. Had a great season. Like, if this is Lewis, Alonso, Max, we're having windmills. It's trousers round ankles job. But because George is a bit of a flimsy boy, we don't have it. Fifth on my list, track divides opinion. I want you to comment down below. Do you like COTA? It divides opinion. I really don't like this track, but many people do. You got to respect that, but yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Actually, all the US tracks are pretty arse. COTA is probably the best. Las Vegas is probably second, and Miami's third, in my view. But still, COTA's not good enough to be on the F1 calendar. Nor is Las Vegas, nor is Miami. Indianapolis will be turning in its grave. That's such a better track. 6 on my list, Lewis Hamilton. Shines here, loves it here. I mean, incredible record here. And it brings me into my 7th point that Ferrari need a mega result. Ferrari have had a wank season, nowhere near up to par. They need a result. Lewis goes well round here. But what is it going to be? What Lewis is going to turn up? Are we going to tickle with setup on Friday after going P1, get the fans excited, and then we fuck about, tickle with setup, and we qualify 8th and 9th? And this is the first 8th point, first GP since Cadillac's announcement. We will have an American team on the grid next year. But yeah, it's a sprint weekend. As usual, qualifying reaction, race reaction, and driver ratings for the Austin Grand Prix. Bring it on. Excited, but I don't like the track. And I'm not looking forward to turn 919. We might as well have a bingo card this weekend. Track limits, turn 919, invalidation. You know, stewards need to step up because they keep giving penalties for fuck all. We'll see what happens in this strange world of Formula One. Adios, adios, adios.